Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility. In this video, we're going to show you a completely folding type carry-on scooter by Pride Mobility, so stay tuned. So what we have here is the Pride Super Portable. This is called the SC15. This is a unit that is going to fold down with a 300-pound weight capacity and is only going to weigh 41 pounds if you remove the battery. If the battery's in the unit, you're going to be closer to 50 pounds, but this is all-encompassing, all-together fold down. You don't have to take any seat off. It does have a soft storage bag in the front. So I'm going to go ahead first and just show you that folding ability, and then I'm going to go through some of the functions because that's really what people want to see. So in order to fold this unit down, you're going to have a yellow tab here in the back. If you lift that up, your seat is going to begin to go forward and it's going to click in place. Now they do recommend this is height adjustable on your tiller. Mine was already all the way in the down position, so I don't have to lower the tiller. And then you have this knob. It's still interlocking teeth like you had on a lot of other units, but it's got a handle to lock it in place. So once that is down, you lock it back in place, and this is what you're looking at. Your travel bag can come off easily, and then your rear basket is just as simple. Turn the yellow knob to the side like this, and then you're able to pull the battery pack off. Now this is going to be an airline approved battery. They put it at 11.7 amps, so they really cut this one close at 299.52 watt hours. So anything under 300 watt hours is approved for airline travel. So yeah, they're underneath it by 0.48. But this is only going to be the only size battery on this particular unit. The battery is going to be very easy to put back in. All you simply do is slide it in place and lock it back in with that yellow lever. Now, carry on, what that's going to mean is you are going to be able to stand this unit up as such. Do make sure your front basket is going to be secured in place and zipped up so that your things don't flip out when you flip this up. But here's what you're looking at on the unit. So if you were to take it just like this, what you could do is you would be able to pivot that, put that on the trunk of your car, and then go from the rear and lift it up. I'm going to show you that here later on in the video of us doing that. But with the battery in it, it's a little over 49 pounds. With the battery out, it's just a hair over 41 pounds. So now from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just do the reverse. I'm going to go ahead and raise the front tiller back up. Now these are Velcro straps on here that are holding this front basket from the bottom. Since I had it off earlier, that's why it was not strapped on. But basically you can lift this front compartment up and take your front bag off to get this even lower condensed at a certain size. Now I will go ahead and bring that back down because a lot of people do want to know, well, what is that measurement at this particular height? So I'm going to give it to you with this front bag on there and then with the bag off. So your overall height of this unit with the bag on the unit is going to be somewhere at about 17.5 inches. If you were to take that off, now you're looking at probably just a hair over 11 inches. We'll say 11.5 just to be safe, but 11.5 is a pretty shallow in height of a measurement. Overall length, you are going to be somewhere at about 37 inches in overall length. And then the width of the unit, I noticed the rear tires is going to be the widest point on this unit, and you are going to be at about 21.5 inches of width. So based on this, this would be able to go right through a cruise ship door without having to take anything off. Now I do want to mention this particular unit here is going to have extra accessories. You can buy these with the armrest. When we got this one in here for the video purposes, we did not have the armrest yet, but we're excited about the products. We want to get the video out there. You are able to buy armrests for this. You are able to get a cell phone holder additional, a rear view mirror, and then you can also get a carry bag with a carry battery bag as well if you want to take that battery off, because some airlines are going to require that when you are flying. Last thing, take your yellow tab, push that down. Pull it up, and then grab your seat and pull it back up. Now this comes in two different colors. This is the mint color, and they also have an all black color. I do want to mention that the cushions on here, you can remove the cushion inside and you can wash these outer covers. So that is going to be a nice thing. You can actually look underneath the seat. It's this spring loaded right here. This does have a decent bit of spring to it. So when you sit on this, it is actually very comfortable. It's not overly wide. Your seat's going to be about 15.5 inches in width by about 14 inches in depth, and the back height rest is about 11 inches high. But I am going to show you here in a minute. I'm 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and I'm going to show you what I look like this here shortly to get you kind of a reference of what somebody else would look like sitting on this unit. You are going to get about 4.5 miles an hour of top end speed on this unit, and it is going to turn very nice. I'll show you that as well. I drove this in here and I did. That's the first thing I thought. Wow, it has good speed. It doesn't really slow down while you're turning. And you'll kind of see the amount of leg room I have if I kick my feet a little bit higher up. Now right now, it does have a horn. And then you are going to have headlights in the front, which will show you on a video overlay. And then in the back of the unit, you're going to have 2 tail lights as well. Now overall distance on this is going to vary based on the user's weight and the type of terrain that you're driving this on. It says somewhere between 8.8 miles at somebody at 300 pounds or up to 11 miles at somebody at 200 pounds. So it's going to depend on what the weight of the user is in ideal conditions. So don't ever expect to get the full distance on those because that's somebody not stopping a lot on flat surfaces. But you are going to be looking somewhere in that 8 to 11 mile range on this unit. Now what makes this really special? Something that is unique besides the folding, besides everything else. This is super cool on the market, guys. I think you're really going to appreciate this. This is a magnetic charger. And it's not magnetic here to where if you scrape this along the ground, you're going to get a bunch of gunk in here. The magnet is actually right up here in the charging port. We'll show you this in a video overlay, but all you have to do is get it close and it snaps in place and a green light comes on to show you have the right connection. So no longer are you having to find and line up the holes and bend over and try to find it. Literally get this anywhere near it and it snaps in place. That same magnetic charging port is right on your battery pack as well. So if you want to take your battery pack out and leave the scooter inside your means of transportation, you can have the same snap-on magnetic charging. So this is something that is super cool. I have not seen this before on the market. That is going to be a big difference for people that are having a hard time trying to line that up. I mean, simply put it in place and it snaps right in. And then it's magnetic, doesn't take that much force to pull it right off. It is a lithium charger, so it is going to charge at the full amount of amperage all the way throughout. I think these are going to come with a 3.5 amp charger right now. So we'll just say it's a 12 amp battery. So you're looking about 4 hours, give or take, of charge time to fully charge this battery. So it's not going to take that long to fully charge. Best part about lithium is too, there's no real wrong way to charge the battery. So if you want to short charge it, you want to charge it for 30 minutes before you go ahead. You want to top it off because it's 90% full for the next day, go ahead. The only thing you don't want to do is let the battery sit for months and months at a low charge because that could potentially ruin the battery. But as long as you're charging this somewhat regularly, you cannot go wrong. If you want to drain them down, charge them up, or just constantly top it off every night, like some people do that are a little bit nervous, you're not going to harm the battery. So that is a big advantage of lithium. They charge faster and they don't hold that memory. So a good lithium battery should last you well over 3 years before you have to replace that type of battery. So once again, this is the super portable, the SC515, SC15, not 515, SC15 by Pride Mobility. It is their fold down, carry on type scooter. I really believe it's going to be a game changer at this 41.5 pounds of how you have that, how you have the magnetic charging port, how easily the battery comes in and out from the back of the unit. I mean, I'm really thrilled about this unit, and I'm really excited to go take this outside and give you my perspective of me driving on it. So go ahead and follow us out there. This is the GoGo Super Portable by Pride Mobility. This is their really lightweight 41 pound all folding in one unit. Turning radius is not the sharpest on the market, but because it goes 4.5 miles an hour, which is fast for a small scooter, they didn't want to put too sharp of a turning radius and have a little bit of a tipping ability. Now with this unit here, you can see I'm 6 foot tall, 205 pounds. If I put my feet all the way back here, it's probably not the most comfortable for my legs, but it feels plenty stable to be able to put my feet up on here. It's a solid frame up here, so you can kick your feet up here. And now you do have the adjustability right through here of where you want your tiller. So you can adjust that based on where you're at. You do have the height adjustable right here as well, so you have a little bit of adjustability in height to get it up to a better feel. So this is just a very comfortable ride. I mean, it is comfortable, the seating with the springs underneath it. I really do like this unit. I am interested to see what it looks like when I drive it out here in the grass. So follow me over there. mean, honestly, I can say that that really performed well in the grass for a smaller scooter of this weight. That had no issue going through that grass right over there. So I am very impressed with this scooter. It does have a nice clearance. It is very quick. It is really responsive, and I think ultimately what's going to really set this apart is the way you load it in a vehicle. So now we're going to go over here and show that demonstration. All right, so what you would do here to load this in the back of the vehicle is I do recommend carrying a blanket like this with you on the back so that you can put it somewhere over the rear bumper so that you don't have to worry about scratching up the back of your vehicle. Now from here, what you're going to do, same thing as we showed you earlier in the video, put that tab, fold it forward. You're going to pull this yellow handle here till this pulls all the way down, and then this is going to then lock back in place. Now from here, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to stand this unit up. So you're going to go from the front. There is a nice handle here from the front that you can grab this with. Now for these purposes, currently on this chair, there is no anti-tip wheels. So what they do recommend is if you don't have this in freewheel, go ahead and put this in freewheel. There's a yellow lever right here in the back. If your chair's on, you're going to hear it beep, but now you can actually freely roll this around and stand this on the back of your vehicle. Now from here, you are able to grab from the back of the unit and pivot it and slide this into the back of the vehicle. Now, if I took this battery out, I would still be able to grab it right here from back here on this handle, and it'll only be 41 pounds. Currently like this, it is going to be at 49 pounds, but if you were strong enough, you would be able to just lift this and set this out of the vehicle. But that is going to be an alternative to stand the unit up, pivot it, and slide it on a blanket that will reduce the weight. So once again, this is the SC19. This is the GoGo Super Portable by Pride Mobility. It's going to be a game changer in the market. If you're interested in one of these, give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.